Can't believe it. Some silly little kid put a chair in the road. It's almost like school. Hey guys, welcome back to my soccer YouTube channel. Today we're doing... It's not a soccer skateboard channel, you idiot. It's a skateboard channel. It's been a while, that's why I forgot what my YouTube channel even was. But we're back. After the holidays, let's do some skateboarding. There's water all over the area around here. But let's do some skating. And I was shocked by a welcoming of a broken skateboard. It's on an angle. It's awful. But a couple of weeks on my Instagram, I put this on. And I had no idea what it was. And within a couple of minutes, I got the answer. It's an ollie. But I don't think it really is, to be honest. But they just kept coming, minute after minute, hour after hour, and week after week. They kept coming, like 100 or something responses, and a lot of them were very reliable, and that almost it. I googled nearly all of them until a couple of hours later. I just got this answer, and that's it. I googled it, and this is it here, and it pretty much is it. Only when I did it, it kind of looked a bit different. Like it flipped the opposite way, and I just pushed straight down instead of like flicking it out to the side. But I'm not sure, and even then it still stayed along the ground. So it's definitely not that. Well, not definitely, but I don't think it is. And I didn't flick it, so it's not a illusion flip, which is another response. So I went down to the local school to try to land it again, to make a nice background. And I did it, but it wasn't really it. It wasn't the original, because it didn't spin around on the ground. It went up, and that was pretty much the pressure hard flip, which was what the guy said it was. Where this one kind of like stayed more along the ground. I didn't pop it out, it just went straight up and down. So I kind of changed it up, because I wasn't fully satisfied to call it my own trick. The whole point of this is I want my own trick that no one's really done and claimed before. So I tried to do the same thing, only flick it with my finger. And that looked pretty cool, but it kind of wasn't really the pressure flip, hard flip motion I wanted. So after a fancy transition, I went straight into it, doing the new trick. And the new trick I wanted to do, I like flicking tricks and like grabs and stuff. So I was going to do a nollie hard flip, only with like a little push with it, not doing much, just making it look cooler. And I did it. Although I was stoked that I landed it, it did actually toe drag, so I tried again for another hour or two, but I didn't get anywhere close to it again, and I kind of wanted more of a flip, an extra flip with it, so I just kind of kicked the camera. So I kind of gave it a rest and come back to it later and fill the outro, but I slipped, and I got absolutely saturated, so I called it quits for the day. And on the way home, I literally just got home and it started pouring down. So I'll have to wait for tomorrow to do it. Behold, my own invention, the unicorn flip. Whoa, hang on, I just made that spin around again with my heel. After finding this background that really would suit the whole unicorn vibe, I kept falling over, and it took a whole day, and I realised that it wasn't the way I was falling, it was the slope in the ground. So after changing areas, a mythical thing happened. Hang on, haven't I used this song in the past? Keep trying. Yes, that's right, I have. Anyway, this is very random, but it'll all be explained. So I've just hit 500 subscribers, and I really want to thank you guys so much for following me with this journey and subscribing. But I always throw back, like, from a journey, but I just thought that'd be a good opportunity to throw back to my previous amazing phenomenon when I landed the kickflip. I was just mind blown, and in a month from that, I'd landed this new trick, the unicorn flip, so I thought I'd use that song because it is a throwback from when I did my last thing that I was very proud of. Anyway, I've interrupted the unicorn flip, so back to the unicorn flip. Okay, that should definitely not have taken that long. That took me like 3 days, fully going ham at it, and I, I just landed it. It wasn't as cool as like originally was going to be, but because it was going to have an extra flip, but it was just going to be way too hard. The original idea was to do a nollie hard flip motion up 180 and then flip it down 360 with a finger flip, but it was just way too hard. I could never get the full 360 rotation down, but I'll keep trying that one, and I'll call that one the Pegasus flip, and I'll show you guys later that. But I just want to point out this. Ow, that was a bad stack. But don't get me wrong, I still love the unicorn flip. Still very cool. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for 500 subscribers. It really means a lot to me. But before I go, a quick shout out to Tyler. He's a 5-year-old kid, and he really looks like he wants to get sponsored by Santa Cruz, and I really believe he can. Like, look at this kid. In all of his Instagram posts, you can really see the passion, and he just goes for anything. He's unbelievable. But keep skating, everybody, and it just shows that if you wanted something, you can really do it. Just keep trying and you will get there. Skateboarding's by far the easiest sport, so just never give up and keep trying, and I'll catch you guys later. Keep skating, everybody. Bye-bye.